Hello and welcome to Daily Tech Video. I'm Robin, and in this episode we are going to see whether Apple have fixed the overnight battery draining problem with the release of iOS 14.3. Not just older iPhone models, also the latest iPhone releases like iPhone 12 and 12 Pro users also facing the same overnight battery draining issue. I have asked my audience whether they are seeing any improvements related to the overnight battery draining issue and overall battery related performance, and they have responded with their iPhone models and their battery health percentage and how it is actually after updating to the iOS 14.3. So along with my thoughts and inputs, I like to share the user comments. And before that, I need to give you a couple of important tips. Like if you're seeing more than 5 to 6% over the night, like more than 10% was the case with iOS 14.2 and 2.1. The first important tip that I like to share is if you're seeing overnight battery related draining problem, then you need to take control of your location services, that you're not giving permissions like always allow, always access the GPS for apps whenever they can do it in the background to store information, so that your LTE modem and your GPS will cause more battery drain. We need to aware of that and what apps are actually accessing in the background over the night with the help of screen time statistics and with the help of battery paid statistics. If some of the tips that I'm going to share with you is not helping, then it is recommended to visit the Apple Service Center. For some people, it may help and it could save you time, by visiting the Apple Service Center. So give it a shot. And the question was, how is overnight battery draining now after updating to the iOS 14.3? The first response was Karthik Saravanan, 4% in 9 plus hours in my iPhone 12. So that's kind of positive. And 5% from 10:40 p.m. to 7 a.m. in iPhone 11. That's obviously great. Battery health is 95%, 1 year of use. That's kind of added detail he have given, and it's useful too for us to decide, iPhone 11 users to decide to update or not. 5% in my iPhone 11, even I turned off mobile data, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi and everything. It's kind of normal, but you can try turning on them back and see how it actually goes. 1% drain in iPhone 7 Plus. That's kind of a huge surprise for iPhone 7 Plus. Maybe if Kevin have replaced his battery recently, that could be an added advantage for lesser amount of drain. And 6S performance super 2.30, like 2.5 hours, still 100 to 20. That's kind of making me jealous. Let's see. Sajan, he says like 3%, and his phone is iPhone 11 and he got it like 3% reduced. So far it's positive, and 3% for 6 hours in 12 Pro Max. That's really huge, because 12 Pro Max users also started to complain that their battery performance was horrible after the update to iOS 14.2, and even the 14.2.1 came and still there were overnight battery draining problems. I'm really happy that finally Apple fixed it. 8 to 10% iPhone SE 2020. Ashwin Kumar, it's not normal actually. In such cases, it is important to take control of the background app refresh and then location services, which apps are actually accessing using your internet connectivity, LTE modem, and the resources, the display, everything in the background with the help of the screen time. And here he actually mentioned it in Tamil language, so I'm going to translate it to you. So over the night for around like 11 o'clock till 8 o'clock in the morning, only 5% got reduced. He's using 14.3, and so far it's a very good performance. That's what he mentioned. And for iPhone 11, Anwar Basha, he said like 1 to 2% from 10:30 p.m. to 5 a.m. That's really great. And 1 to 2% drain in iPhone 11. So all the latest models, let's scroll to like older iPhone models like iPhone XR and other iPhone 7, 8 models. I'm charging now 3 times. iPhone XR draining is so fast. So maybe the battery health might be like 80% or around. He must get it checked with Apple Service Center. 3% overnight drop in iPhone 12. Okay, iPhone SE 2020, 2 to 4% drop. So this is kind of a positive review after a negative review for the iPhone SE 2020. And then iPhone 11 Pro Max, it is 2 to 7%. That's absolutely normal. And 0% for iPhone 7. That's a kind of huge surprise. And iPhone XR 2%, and iPhone 11 4 to 7%. iPhone XR, it is superb, and he mentioned it as just 14.3, not specifically like how many percentage actually reduced. So far the battery performance seems to be kind of sufficient for him, makes him happy compared to the previous update. So he's kind of enjoying the 14.3 update. 5 to 7% with 12 Pro Max, it's kind of good. And 10R user, I've mentioned that 2 to 3% usually drops till the previous update for me. But with the latest update, it kind of took a 5% over the night. It's not huge difference, but he is kind of seeing some spike in the graph. Maybe he have to try some couple of troubleshooting steps. And 10R 14.3 is superb. Okay, percentage had reduced from 98% to 96%. And for battery health, I would say like there might be refresh happened, which can bring down the battery percentage, health percentage overall 1 to 2% maximum when we try to install or update an operating system. So that is absolutely normal. And for 10s Max 4%, for SE 2020 4 to 5%, 12 Pro Max 5%, 7 1 to 2%, and for 7 Plus 5%, and no problem, better than old operating system he mentioned, and it is good improvement. And the list goes on, so far positive. And one user have also mentioned in Tamil language that it is not quite good, okay to keep on monitoring the battery health or the battery performance, otherwise we won't be able to enjoy the iPhone. That is of course there. At the same time, we need to check the battery performance for the newly purchased iPhone. That is kind of an important. When we go out, we cannot keep on depending on the charger and cable. And Ramesh Babu, he mentioned like iPhone 11 Pro Max 3%, iPhone 8 10% for Abdul Aziz. It's not normal. He have to try some troubleshooting steps. And for 10s, it is 1 to 2%. And for 10R, no drain so far, no drain. 11, no drain, no difference. So overall, we can see that the iOS 14.3 is kind of, Apple have fixed the overnight battery draining problem. There are so many users from different iPhone models who have commented from my audience list, and it's kind of promising. And my personal opinion is iOS 14.3, after updating to my iPhone 12 Pro, I am definitely seeing a good improvement related to the overnight battery draining issue. And so far it's kind of a decent performer for me. And overall, the apps opening and closing, everything is kind of snappier to me. So I can totally recommend you to update the iOS 14.3 if you're waiting to see any improvements related to the battery performance. That is all, and I hope this video helped you a little bit. So don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more iPhone, iPad and Mac related tips and tricks and apps related suggestions. Feel free to comment below if you have any questions. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day.